Did you trade on the stock market today? You didn't. Oh, okay. Well, let me show you my results that I got today, and I want to do something a little bit different. I wanted to show you how quickly I got in and out of both of my trades today. Okay, so as you guys can see, I got in my first trade at 9:35 and 16 seconds, right? I got out at 9:36 and 25 seconds, right? So, very quick. Very, very quick, right? The next one I got in at 9:37:24 and I got all the way out at 9 it was filled at 9:34:34. The reason why I wanted to show you guys the time frame of how long it took me to get in and out of my trades is because I do a technique called scalping, where you get in a trade and you get out of trade, and you have to know when to get in and when to get out. Just a quick example. Most work days take about what? I say between 5, 8, 9, 10, 12 hour days, correct? On an average. When I say those type of days, that's how long your work day is, right? 40 hours a week. Some people do 90 hours a week. Some people do more than 90 hours a week, right? So imagine being able to make your weekly income in a few seconds. So you cut down travel time, you cut down having to deal with bosses, managers, co workers, all that stuff, right? You take your power back, right? And you take that energy and you invest into a skill where now the most valuable thing that you have is your time. Now, some people they thrive in work environments, but I also believe that you can take that same skill, that same drive or thrills, if you will, and take that energy and learn a skill that nobody can take away from you, and you can make as much money as you want. Even at these jobs, we all know most of them, they will keep you at a certain level. I'm going to speak for myself. Every job that I worked for, they didn't want me to leave. I repeat, every job that I worked at did not want me to leave. Why? Because I believe that if I come in, I'm going to outwork everybody. And that I did. But then I soon found out that that's what they want you to do, so they don't have to pay you. So I have been working for myself since 2017. And I need you guys to understand that when you start thinking about having a mindset of wanting to take your power back, have your time with your family, grow and learn different skills or learn a skill that is going to bring in generational wealth, that's where my mind is at right now, right? So you take your time back, you take your power back, you take your energy back, you invest it into yourself, and then your whole entire day, what was that, 2 minutes of my time? That was 2 minutes of my time. The rest of the day is mine. The rest of the day. So I'm showing you guys this because this is the other side. Then you'll be able to do all the things that you want to do, right? You'll be able to spend time with your family. You'll be able to go on those trips without having to beg massa. I mean, hold on. Without having to beg your manager or your whoever is ahead of you, right? For time off. Let me say this. I remember one of the last times that I had to beg for time off to celebrate um, a feast day. I said, this is not how I want to live. I said, so you mean to tell me I got to work so many hours so I can ask for the time off? And then when I do ask for the time off, even though I have the hours, I may not be able to do it because we may not have enough staff or whatever, right? I knew that was my time to exit. I said, I have too many children to be sitting back and having to beg somebody to take off 7 days that I only do once a year. So my mind frame has changed. My time is more valuable for me or to me. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to travel. I want to do certain things that I wasn't able to do for my as a child. I want to be able to do for my children. I've accomplished some of those things, but you're going to need time to do that, right? We have people who are making a substantial amount of money every single day, right? But they just don't have the time. You're making 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 plus $1,000 a year, but you're spending the majority of that time sitting behind a desk or working out wherever you're working at. Modern day slavery. So take your power back, learn a skill like trading on the stock market, and you'll have the rest of the day, the rest of the year, the rest of your life to do whatever it is the fuck you want to do. Okay?